Hey, it's Mr. Cornwell again, back to walk you through the learning styles assessment this time. At this point, you should have already taken the personality assessment, so this one should be easy. It gives you different information, but the process is almost entirely the same. First, if you're not there already, log into MajorClarity and navigate to the assessment section. You can find that in the navigation bar on the left side of the page, right above my head in this video. Once you're there, you'll find the Learning Styles Assessment right beside the Personality Assessment. It could be below it depending on your screen resolution and how much you've zoomed in on the page. If you don't see it right away, scroll down or to the right until you find it. Much like the Personality Assessment, the Learning Styles Assessment is a series of statements, but this time you're being asked about what makes it easier for you to remember or understand. The biggest difference here is that there isn't a maybe option. So you have to try to think about whether each of these circumstances is better for you and give it your best guess if you aren't sure. Go ahead and pause the video so you can take this assessment, and then we'll talk about the results. Now that you've finished, you'll see the 5 learning styles that this assessment tests for. Remember that these are not grades. They're measures of how well you remember and understand information when it is presented to you in certain ways. The little icons beside each learning style will tell you more about your scores. My highest is visual linguistic, and if I click here, I can read about the ways I learn best. Knowing your preferred learning style can be incredibly useful. The most powerful part of having this information is your ability to advocate for yourself. You can always approach your teacher and say, "I don't get it, I need help." But knowing your learning style gives you a better starting point. The more specific you can be when you ask for help, the more likely you'll get a response that's actually helpful. Anybody can say, "This class is hard, I don't understand." But when you know your learning style, you may be able to take it a step further and start a conversation with, "This class is really tough for me. All the material in this class is on paper, but I'm an auditory learner. How can you help me with that?" Your teacher might not be able to fix everything, but teachers are trained to try to meet your needs, and sharing your learning style with your teacher at least gives them a place to start. Over time, you'll pick up on tips and tricks to help yourself learn the best, and you'll be able to troubleshoot many of these issues without even asking for help. Figuring out how to access class material in ways that you will learn the best will make every class you take easier, so you can work smarter, not harder.